is a little bit of animosity when these teams get together, but that is why it's a great rivalry.
Yeah, there's no doubt that the attention to this one is a bit elevated. It's game day, and I'm glad we're here.
To the wing on the left. Here's Simmons. Simmons is doubled. Clock at 6. And it's Morant missing. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Brent, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Back to Embiid. And that comes off the assist by Middleton.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Right side, Levine. Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
This Hawks offense can be explosive when they're hitting. They can hurt you from inside and out. They move the ball well, and they run well as a team.
Out to Bridges. Here's Morant. Oh, a special move before that shot.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Screen by Embiid. To the paint. And Embiid throws it down.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And for the Hawks in their offense, they put up points and take care of the ball, Brent.
That's a pretty good recipe, VA. This is a young team, but taking care of the ball and valuing possessions, that's hard to get through to young players. They've done a great job of that. So is their coaching staff. So this offense could be in a great situation for years to come.
Three-pointer, Bridges. And the three-pointer goes.
Mikel really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
It's Covington on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Towns. To the right side. Now here's Morant. Out to the right wing. Towns with room to shoot. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
Well, Towns was the perfect selection there. He's always ready to strike with a quick shot.
To the inside. And then Embiid with the dunk.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Johnson. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Towns. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. Down low. And stolen by Morant. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Outside Simmons. Over Embiid. Inside. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Basket. Counts.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And the Hawks call time here.
The Hawks call. Here comes your hitting answers, everyone. Get loud for it.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
The Hawks need to get one up here. And stolen by Covington. It's Covington on the wing. They get it back. And it's New York with another. 1:58 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Johnson. From outside the arc. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
To the middle. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Now here's Morant. A proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Joel Embiid. And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
And out of bounds, Atlanta will have it. There's 1:12 left in the first quarter of the game. Bridges, right side. 4-3. Counted from distance. Bridges has got 6 points.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
And down it goes. 2 points.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Pass to Towns. The kick out to Johnson. The 3 ball. And the Hawks with another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Screen by Embiid. Here's Levine for 3. Rebound Atlanta. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. To the left wing. Pass to Johnson. Fires from deep. The rebound by Embiid. They've got numbers.
Middleton improving his game, improving his confidence, coming back after injury, and working to become better.
Seven seconds left in the first. And Embiid throws it down.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
Here's Simmons.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
And so it's Atlanta leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now?
23. And a big round of applause.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
New York trailing. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, B.A. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, "I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in. Guys?"
Now he's well on his way, Allie. Thanks.
A fun-loving player on and off the court, Embiid continues to get better. One of the league's top big men.
Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, B.A.? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should.
And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Outside Morant, 6 to shoot, and he drives in. Here's Johnson. That's short off the rim. And here are the Knicks now. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Yeah, a real versatile big man with multiple sweet spots out on the floor. Embiid is definitely on a roll.
Back to Johnson. This one for 3. Good, and the setup by Morant. Johnson's got 10 points.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
As we've seen him develop in this league, LaVine has become a better passer, willing to move the rock.
The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Simmons. And stolen by Covington. Oh, and the jam by LaVine.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, LaVine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Outside Johnson. Bridges outside. Back to Johnson. Towns down low. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range. Unable to get that one. And New York will come the other way. And stolen by Morant. Outside Johnson. Outside Morant. Back to Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Among the best passers in the league, Morant finds open teammates.
Outside LaVine. Tipped away. Pass to Harris. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Morant. Three-pointer, Bridges. Covington grabs the board. And stolen by Morant. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Yeah, teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Harris outside. Takes the 3. Atlanta with a rebound. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
And LaVine, here we go. And LaVine throws it down.
Oh, man, what a show this guy puts on. Once LaVine has momentum behind him, he's clear for takeoff.
And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And Embiid throws it down.
Emphatic slam by Embiid. Not afraid to get physical with the defense.
Pass to Morant. Out to Bridges. To the left side wing. From deep, Johnson. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
The Hawks leading. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That'll be a second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Towns can't get it to go. And the Knicks with possession. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Both free throws good from Levine.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Bridges. Jacks up a 3. Here's Towns. Drummond grabs the miss.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Drummond with the screen. Outside for Levine. Out to the wing. Love for 3. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Hawks ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Atlanta on D. They lead by 1. Here's Drummond. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Ja Morant picks one up. Pass to Towns. Down low. It's stolen by Drummond. It's stolen by Johnson. Out left to the wing. Simmons up top. Outside Morant. With the jam! We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Simmons. From the arc. And it's Morant missing.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
It's Bridges on the wing. Outside Johnson. Back to Bridges. Towns double team. Pass to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Morant. Atlanta again missing. Well, Brent, any team loves to have a guy like Covington setting an example with his all-out play.
Yeah, B.A., you know how there are guys that bring along everybody with their offensive game? Covington does that with the defense. He's out there, he gives effort, he dives on the floor, he's going for loose balls, and all of a sudden the energy of the team is right behind Robert Covington's defense.
And stolen by Covington. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Here's Levine for three. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Well, Levine always has the green light from three-point land. He's a very proficient range shooter.
Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And the first one at the line is good.
And every year, Levine seems to get better and better. His work ethic and desire to be great is evident.
Oh, stolen by Harris. Inside. Here's Embiid. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
And the moment Embiid gets the ball anywhere near the hoop, it's over. Too strong to stop without fouling. And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Greg.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
Shot by Levine, no good.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Here's Simmons. Good. And the setup by Moran. Simmons has got 6.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
Thibault with a steal. Bridges outside. Pass to Simmons. Here's Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Moran. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Knicks with the lead. Outside Levine. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And Atlanta has possession. And there's 1:45 left in the 3rd. Here's Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 16.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Here's Embiid. And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
To the inside. Towns. Pass to Bridges. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Levine with it. Guarded by Morant. Here's Embiid. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Embiid's got 25 points in the game.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
That one misses.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. 35 seconds left in the third quarter here. Levine with it. 17 points in the game. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
And the dunk by Levine.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, it's good signs.
The free throw drops for Morant.
Second personal foul.
And Morant drops them both. And stolen by Simmons. And he banks in the layup. Simmons has got 4 points this quarter.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
3 seconds left. And it's blocked by Thibault. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. He gets it up. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. Knicks out in front. They lead by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Hawks trailing. There's a screen. Back to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
To the middle. Here's Drummond. Out to Covington. Outside Levine. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J. Levine's got 24.
After not having a 3 during the first half, he's made 2 now the second half, and he looks hungry for more.
And it's Thibault missing. We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute. And really strong at the line since the break.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
You probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
And just crashes the glass with effort and intensity. I mean, how do you box a guy out like Towns?
Drummond with the screen. Pass to Covington. Back to Levine. Clock at 6. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
That's what happens if you don't do your work early. Andre Drummond's going to hurt you like that.
Shot's good by Morant. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's been incredible in this half. Anytime he pulls up from outside, you think that's bottoms.
Outside Covington. Now Levine. Back to Covington. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Knicks lead by 4. Bridges outside. Good, and the setup by Morant.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Johnson. Now Bridges. He's covered by Levine. And here's Morant. To take the lead. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
2 shots.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. Johnson with a bucket. And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
I think it did a little bit. But, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does. And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I'm sure he is too.
Three-pointer, Bridges. The rebound by Embiid.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
And one thing you can say about Embiid, he never shoots from the front.
And here's Morant. And there's the drive. Oh, great D that time from Harris. New York trailing. Outside Levine. Screen by Embiid. To the paint. And Embiid throws it down.
And there's the process at work. Embiid rolls off the pick and right into scoring position.
Morant with it. Picked up by Embiid. And it's Morant missing.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
And Embiid with the block.
A menace on the defensive end. Embiid's reach disrupts your offense.
Tobias says, I'll take you home.
Morant into the lane. Pass to Bridges. Simmons with it. Deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
Now a timeout called by New York. Now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And stolen by Covington. Ball into the lane. Money.
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
Well, we'll see how the other side responds here. They have to come up big.
Second team.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
And it's Morant missing.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And And so both free throws good. And it's an 8-point ball game. Here's Atlanta now.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Do you want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Ball no good. Pass to Simmons. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Now one on ball.
With a tantalizing combination of size and skill, Ben Simmons has to be a headache to guard.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. And so this one belongs to the Knicks.
Talking to your friends on the phone, airing our dirty laundry. Strawberry, raspberry, candlelight, satellite, television, X-ray vision. What's it gonna take for you to listen? Well, you can change your mind now, but you can't change your decision. You can change your mind now, but you can't change your decision. 'Cause I don't really wanna talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much. There you go again, putting on your own rodeo again. Yeah, you pushed me out just to flash that smile and last over again. Well, I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,001 won't be so bad. Well, strawberry, raspberry, candlelight, satellite, television, X-ray vision. Oh, what's it gonna take for you to listen? You can change your mind now, but you can't change your decision. Change your mind now, but you can't change your decision. I don't really want to talk about it. So many times you hurt me so much. So many times you hurt me so much. I don't really want to talk about it. So many times you hurt me so much. Many times you said it was over. I want to talk about it. I don't really want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I still got anxiety, that's why I keep it on me. Sometimes I feel like I can't trust no one around me. There's another side of me, but I don't even show it. 'Cause I got way too many people eating off me. Been through the pressure, and I learned my lessons. So I count my blessings and run it up. But I still got anxiety, that's why I keep it on me. Sometimes I feel like I can't trust no one around me. 'Cause I got anxiety. Conversation, yeah, complicated, yeah, consequences, yeah, people talking, ain't got no patience, yeah, just get that money, yeah, and get that business, and it don't matter how I do it, they gon' love or hate it, yeah, I've been going through it, yeah, got my mind racing, and they gon' have to face it, I'm destined for greatness, yeah, I'm in first place, they keep trying to take, yeah, been getting, yeah, wish I could make it go away. I still got anxiety, that's why I keep it on me. Sometimes I feel like I can't trust no one around me. There's another side of me, but I don't even show it. 'Cause I got way too many people eating off me. Been through the pressure, and I learned my lessons. So I count my blessings and run it up. But I still got anxiety, that's why I keep it on me. Sometimes I feel like I can't trust no one around me. 'Cause I got anxiety. 'Cause I got anxiety. Yeah, they try to break me, I could never let it phase me. I gotta learn to embrace it, won't let it change it. Even when life get crazy, I'ma always be the same. But I was starving, trust no one around me, cause I got anxiety.
Agua bendita, que se ocupa, cura o curita. Cállense que llega visita. Qué familia tan perfectita. Lo que no se tiene se pinta. Tapen con tapete o cobija. La verdad incomoda y te pica. Si no es de tu talla o medida. Amén. Yo crecí con complejos. Yo no pido consejos. No por mí ni por ego. Pero usted ni vela ni en... A mí me dijeron que yo ya no llegara más a misa, porque le di un beso yo a una chica, y ahora de repente se le quita. Lo persinado, acuérdese que yo era monaguilla. Y donde se le fue lo católico pensamiento. Ese padre tiene cola que pisar. Que tanto juzga si es tan similar. Hay tanto chisme que hay que evitar. Mi madre no es santa, yo no soy tonta. Chusma tanaca y que tanto le importa. Al chisme si escucha y pa' ayudar está sorda. Y a mí me dijo fea una gorda, y a mí me dijo gorda una fea. Me dijo, también me miro feo, que es pobre pero... Qué oso, qué oso, ay, qué oso, ya, qué oso. Quiero mi cartera bien ballena, ay, abuela, perdón. Si por usted fuera, no tuviera ni buen vuelo ni avión. Qué oso, qué oso. Agua bendita, que se ocupa, cura o curita. Cállense que llega visita, qué familia tan perfectita. Agua bendita, que se ocupa, cura o curita. Cállense que llega visita, qué familia tan... Ay, qué oso. Esta familia bola de chismosos, que con tanto rezo y rebozo no se les quita lo envidioso. Pa' acabarla la hacen de toso, le echan un poco, tíos mentirosos. Aquí entre nos son tantos celosos, echan de todo, sale hasta lodo, saca el fabuloso. Y vamos a sacar la mugre, vamos a sacar verdades aunque todos suden. A mí ya me vale más de toda mi vida hablaron mal y yo no le hice nada a nadie. ¿Qué familia tuve? Que si yo... del baño, no les parece con quién salgo. Usted tiene otro hijo en el barrio. Mira, aquí ni santas ni pa' allá ni pa' acá, aquí no hay ruta. Y si no le gusta, no se admire. Mire al chile, las miradas insultan. Y de miradas a miradas, mire para qué tan... No hay problema, yo pienso que te avisa. No hay curita, sana. Y hay critica, pero lo bailado no se quita. Quiero mi cartera bien ballena. Ay, abuela, perdón. Si por usted fuera, no tuviera ni este vuelo ni avión. Mira, aquí ni santas... ya ni pa' acá, aquí no hay ruta. Y si no le gusta, no se admire. Mire al chile, las miradas insultan.